This episode is brought to you by the letter X, as in Christmas. This is the Living Young and Free Show, giving the 25 and under crowd tips, tricks, and hacks to get the most out of your money. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and welcome to episode 53. First up, we have Kaylie, who's going to share some tips for saving money at Christmas.
Thanks, Cheryl, and happy holidays, everyone. It's Kaylie here with Young and Free Ontario, and Christmas is right around the corner. As you can see, I'm feeling very festive. I have this beautiful sweater that I crocheted myself. No, I didn't, but I have my decorations up, I have my hot chocolate in hand, and I'm ready for Christmas. Now, Christmas is a time to hang out with family and sip hot chocolate, go tobogganing, sing Christmas carols, but 'tis also the season for giving. And some of us tend to give a little bit too much and find ourselves broke after Christmas. Believe it or not, there are some ways to save money while Christmas shopping. So here are some tips from me with a little bit of help from moneysavingexpert.com on ways to avoid breaking the bank this holiday season. The first tip is to make a list. Not a list of the things you want for Christmas, but of what you want to get other people. And try to keep this list on you, so that way when you're out shopping, you have it for reference and you can keep an eye on the things you need. Having a list will help you avoid impulse buys and gift memory loss. The second tip is to set a limit. Assess your financial situation and set a Christmas spending limit for yourself. This can be a limit per person, a family limit, or a stocking limit, as these things can be pretty expensive to stuff. And remember, it's not necessary to get a gift for everyone that you know. Just because neighbor Tom 3 doors down says good morning to you every morning doesn't mean you need to buy him a present. You can bake him some cookies or give him a card and I'm sure he'll be just as happy. The third tip is to be creative, not costly. This is a great way to cut back on your spending because some of the greatest gifts you can give are fairly cheap but creatively sentimental. Here are a few ideas for some inexpensive yet thoughtful gifts. A personalized photo album, a basic scrapbook, a magazine subscription, the gift that keeps on giving all year round, a simple framed photo, a mixed CD with some meaningful songs, and of course, everyone loves baked goods. Tip number 4 is to make your own Christmas cards. There are a lot of do-it-yourself kits out there, even at the dollar store. This way, it's saving you money and you're adding a personal touch to your cards. On the other hand, you can send a free e-card, or you can wait until last minute when a lot of card packages will be on sale. My final tip is to forget about wrapping paper. It's a waste of money and it's a waste of paper. Instead, go green and get creative with your wrapping. You can use newspaper, magazines, old calendars, even old wallpaper. You can also reuse gift bags and boxes, and you can make your own present tags out of Christmas cards from previous years. So there you have it, guys, a few tips on how to help save you some money this holiday season. If you play your cards right, you'll have some money left over in your wallet for New Year's Eve. This is Kaylie Dame signing off for the Living Young and Free Show. Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy Young and Free New Year.
Ho, 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 ho. Back to you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Kaylie. I love baked goods. Next up, Matt hit the streets to ask young people how they save money to prepare for Christmas.
Thanks, Cheryl. Today I'm going to head down to the University of St. Francis here in Fort Wayne, Indiana to find out what college students can do to save for the holidays.
Usually, every check I get, I'll put a certain portion into savings.
Do more home cooking to save money on, eating out.
Maybe not drive around as much, maybe just walk to their classes if they live on campus or whatever. So.
I try not to spend money unless I need it. If it's something I really need, I'm not going to go shopping and spend $300 if I don't need it.
Be on a tight budget, like a ramen noodle budget.
Yeah.
Don't buy people gifts.
Don't go out on the weekends.
Well, we're art students, so if you have to buy art supplies, look for the good deals.
Bargain shop.
Oh yeah.
Black Friday.
Big time bargain shopping.
Just not spend money on clothing that they don't need, just pretty much like spend money on stuff that they need.
Pack your lunch instead of buying lunch.
Do more stuff on campus. Going out in the city, just hang out on campus.
I don't know, I use coupons and stuff when I buy groceries and everything, but
That's a good one.
I don't, other than that, I don't know.
Make their gifts instead of going out and buying them. Make them for the individual himself.
Put some thought in their gifts and make them themselves instead of going and buying
expensive gifts, I guess.
Live with your parents for the rest of your life.
Thanks to everyone at St. Francis who answered my questions. You guys are awesome. Back to you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Matt. And last up, we have Lee, who's going to share some do-it-yourself last-minute Christmas gift ideas for you procrastinators out there. Not to point any fingers, but I'm talking about you.
Hey, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, honey.
I know we weren't going to spend a lot of money on Christmas this year, but I got you what you always wanted.
No way! Thanks! So cool.
So, what'd you get me?
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Ew. Did you get this from your mom's house?
No. So it's that time again. Christmas is right around the corner and you don't have a gift. So what do? Go to your mom's house and find something lying around to give to your wife? Not a good idea, as you can clearly see. Gifts that come from the heart don't always come across that way when you're in a pinch for time. So here are some last minute do-it-yourself gifts that you can give to that special someone that don't seem very last minute. The first last minute gift idea that you can make is a custom Christmas coffee mug. Now if you're like me and my wife, you love to sip hot chocolate or coffee next to a warm fire around Christmas time, and these custom coffee mugs really come in handy around the holiday season. All you need to do is buy a white coffee mug from a local store for about $1, and to paint it, just buy porcelain outliner tube paint. Porcelain paint is perfect for these kind of mugs. Buy some red and green Christmas colors and just apply your own design. And fellas, if you're not that great of an artist, the more pitiful it looks, the more she's probably actually gonna like it. And what goes better with hot chocolate or coffee than a nice Christmas sugar cookie? For my second gift idea, make some specialized assorted Christmas cookies. All you'll need for this one is a roll of sugar cookie dough, some red and green food coloring dye, and red and green icing. Make anything that you can come up with and write their name on there if you're feeling crafty. Nothing says you care around the holidays like some nice sweet treats. And third, nothing says you care more than remembering the times that you and your loved ones have had together. Feel free to go back to the same dollar store where you found that coffee mug and buy a standard white picture frame. In order to make this your own, all you have to do is buy a little bit of white primer and some acrylic paint. Once again, finding the red and green paints is all you're really going to need for this. Write anything you want to say to that special somebody on the top or the bottom of the frame, insert your favorite memory in there, and there you have it. Brand new Christmas memories to share for a lifetime. So even though it's almost Christmas and you're still stuck without an idea, combining all three of these ideas should go over really well. So remember guys, you may only have a little bit of time left, but by the end of the holiday season, it's the thought that counts. Right, honey?
Thanks, Lee. It is the thought that counts, unless you're buying for me, in which case it's the bacon that counts. And that's our show. If you have any feedback or ideas for upcoming episodes, feel free to comment below or email me at livingyoungandfree@gmail.com. And be sure to join us next time for more great tips, tricks, and hacks on how to make the most of your money. And from all of us here at the Living Young and Free Show and Currency Marketing, we wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Young and Free is a credit union movement that gives young people a voice, a head start, and useful information.